Hello, people of Ghana and all over the world. You're welcome to the Sesame Show here on CLIQ TV. My name is Sesi. Today, in a conversation, we have one of the most sensational guys from a reality show. But before I go to him and have a chit chat with him, I would like to share my motivational dose with you today. It's in three. I did it, and a kukusia. This is when you the udia to sudi and yes, great. Well, as I said, I also like to entreat you to go on to YouTube and subscribe to CLIQ TV. You follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and any of the social media platforms. We'll get back at you, and then we'll be in a conversation. As I said, we have one of the most exciting and sensational here in Accra, Ghana. The whole of Ghana is scrambling to have a hold of Mike. It's Mike from Date Rush. Mike, Charlie.
Hello.
What's everything fine?
Yeah, everything.
Fine boy. That's why the girls they fight to buy you. So
it's something small.
Nice. So before you go the Date Rush, now your background, like where you come out from, the school so you go.
Yeah. I went to St. John's Grammar.
Okay. Yeah.
You know. From there, Akapoli.
Okay.
You know, so after that, I entered into radio for a while.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Lapcha.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I had a chance to work with him for a while. It's original, I think.
Okay.
From Kingdom, I think early Kingdom, then to original.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is it basically.
Oh, nice. You have a nice background, education, cool, and everything. That's great.
Definitely.
So, the Date Rush. What triggered you to enter Rush?
Actually, it was a friend of mine. You know, at that point I was into radio.
So okay.
He was like, you speak very well. You know, you're good looking and all that, so you should try. So he was like, no, next day you're gonna try, because we were actually watching it last year and we watched it from all that. Shout out to Amazon, that's why I did Solution. Shamima, we actually live in the same area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've known her for the past 8 years now.
Oh.
You know, we've talked and all that. So actually when I saw her last time, she was like, oh, okay, I know her and all that. And you know, my friend too was like, shout out to Thomas, you know. He was like, you should participate. You know, I think, you know, you should participate. I was like, okay. So when the flyer came and all that, you know, I actually sent pictures and all, and you know, they called me to come. So that is how actually, you know, it started from. And you know, it's shout out to CLIQ, Francis Oku, Fali, McKenny and all that. They are really doing a wonderful job. With their initiative, it's just like you meeting a woman,
okay,
you know, and trying to talk to her. So
okay.
If it's a platform for you to meet a lady, then you guys would know yourself better in terms of dating and all that.
Okay.
So it's the biggest show in Ghana at the moment.
Okay.
You know, and yeah. So basically that is it.
Okay. So how is the selection process like?
The selection process is crazy. You know, people actually think. For me personally, I went through a lot of process.
Okay.
You send you get that, because last year Giovanni announced the flyer, which is the number.
Okay.
So you send your pictures to.
Okay.
So later on, I think 2 months, a month later, 2 months later, they call you to come for the screening. It's a screening, not an audition.
Okay.
So you go to the screening, you stand there, and I remember I went to meet like 8 people. I think I saw Captain Smart too there.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was asked a few questions and all that. I should be introduced to sort of my age, if I have a family, if I have a child, basically about myself and all that.
Okay.
So then you speak up. So then I was told to dance, and they told me that they're gonna call me. I'm qualified. Okay. So I think a week later they called us to come again. They actually put it on the platform.
Okay.
So we went. They told us. They took us through the contract, because they gave us contract.
Okay.
And they were like, this and this is what he wants. Now, when you come on Nature, you're not going to have any interview like last year. You know, last year with them, Shamima, like let me say, if Sunday you watch day chats. The next day or the following 2 days, you have an interview.
Yeah.
With Zion Felix or Ali did, Shamima did.
Ali, yeah.
So they were flying. So this year they were like, no, this is gonna. It's like other people were actually using their platform.
Yeah.
So they didn't want any other because it is their show.
Yeah.
So after the reunion, you can grant an interview.
Okay.
You know, that was what happened, what they told us.
Okay.
They said if you actually breach the contract, you are going to be sued.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So so nobody had an interview with anybody. You know, you can't talk to people on radio, on TV about the platform, about what they charge, what people are doing.
Okay.
So after that, you can have an interview. So they took us to their contracts, and I think that was the same time Pali made selections. You know.
Okay.
So so like I think we called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was a 10th guy that Pali called that I should write my name. So Pali wrote my name, and I was like, okay, we actually gonna come. Okay. Anything they push it into the group because they don't want you to get too excited.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know your left and right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is it. So I think so. A week later again, it was actually put in the group that you should come with a friend or a relative to come speak for you.
Okay.
As a friend. You understand. So that was where I went with my very good friend and Promise. We went to shoot, which is the documentary.
Okay.
So I think during the documentary, I was actually when I was coming to the house with my friend, I told my friend that when I went to patients, you know, when I was speaking, because it's just like you get questions.
Okay.
And with the questions, you are speaking answers like phrases. Like, okay, what's your name? The kind of lady you like, your age.
Okay.
If you have a 100 Ghana cedi, what would you do with it?
Okay.
What's your favorite color? I think the so when you sit down, you begin to speak. That's when you see that's the profile.
Okay.
You know, so the profile you mention and then you're talking about the job you do and all that. So I just went in there. I spoke very nice. So I was telling my friends. So the TV people were like, "You have a very good, nice voice. You should do voiceover for radio."
Yeah.
You know, they were actually happy with me and all that. So I told my friends that the TV people were really impressed.
Yeah.
That's what I told. So the next Sunday, I was actually put into the group. On Wednesday, these are the 4 guys that are actually coming to show.
Okay.
So I was just posted into the group and my name was first. So free Michael. So I just saw this and I was like, Jesus. And to the people, they were like, actually you gonna with your clothes and all that. You costume yourself.
Okay.
So I wanted everything of mine to be fresh. Not that I don't have a salad.
Oh yeah.
You know, I actually wanted everything because definitely. So it means that I had to go out and do a whole lot of shit, buy this, do this, show address and all that, so the preparation was crazy throughout the process. For me, I think it's an exercise, and being on the stage too, it is something that I'm not going to forget in a short while.
Okay.
So I got there, we got to the premises, I was on the stage and all that, and basically that's it. So that was what happened.
Wait, so let's go a bit into it. So before the show, during the show, after the show, what was your relationship status like?
For me, I wasn't dating.
Okay.
I'm not dating. No, I wasn't dating. I think there's this lady, we actually, we were talking though.
Okay.
I think throughout the process, I was actually trying to talk to her, and she was like, she doesn't even know me.
No.
Likewise, me, I don't know her.
Okay.
So, it's just like you trying to know somebody. So there is always, if you try to know somebody, there is always room for other women.
Yeah.
So basically that's it. So I don't have anybody that will come into my DM or anybody that will come into social media unless to my ex group. That girl, we've actually shown and all that. I don't know what she wanted.
Yeah.
She went to Portia's DM and all that.
Wow.
It was crazy. She wanted to do a DM and all that, and so that's it. So I wasn't really But I met somebody that we were actually talking to.
Okay.
You know, we were actually really talking to, but it didn't really, even though we are just studying ourselves and all that, it wasn't really doing like, we've known her for dating her for 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years, and all that.
Okay.
No, it's just a normal something that, you know, it's over about just, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just
at that time.
Yeah, I wasn't really that, so.
Okay. Sure. So that brings to mind a lot of people have the notion that date rush
Scripted.
is scripted.
You know, this is not going to be like, if you watch my show very well, when I was on the stage, I was me talking to you right now. You know, I'm vibing with you.
Yeah, sure.
But even yesterday with the reunion,
You seem to be dull and your head is always down.
Because I know there were issues between Portia. There were issues between a lot of people there. But you see, I'm a class guy. I don't even though the reunion is for us to talk about issues and all that. I don't even want people to even know these are the issues we are even having. I can't come into public space and talk about Portia. No. You understand? I can't do that personally. But the show wants us to come talk about it.
Okay.
Now, if I begin to talk, there are certain things that I will talk that in my head, because in my head, Portia and all that.
Okay.
You understand? Portia had a child.
Oh, wow.
She didn't tell me early. She told me later. I had the problem. If I had mentioned it yesterday, how do you think people
People react very bad to the
people go like
sort of
people go like set secrets.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So I really didn't want to talk
To date.
and it's just like me being on the stage. Already the notion of me coming on, I was like, look, I'm going to even the day I didn't stand on the show and all that. So I didn't want to come big there. I'm too excited. People be like, because I was doing.
Yeah.
So I was just cool, calm. I just had my dates and I never finished. And yesterday I didn't want to talk. Cool, calm. She actually made offenses towards me. The people were actually bashing her on social media. I actually went because for calling me, you know what she did back. But I told people that listen, she hurt. You know, with her and she's really hurt. So I'm sure these are the kind of things that will actually pop up so for me. I'm just cool. You know, I'm just cool. I'm fine.
Okay, that brings to mind another issue. In Portia's conversation yesterday, she made mention that you said you like girls with boobs and
you know,
and she doesn't have those things, so she doesn't understand why.
Portia, listen. I am sorry for everything that has transferred between the two of us.
Okay.
When they asked me about my color lady, I said that first I used to like younger ladies as a point to look slim. So it is I'm actually not features that I'm looking for, but I'm actually looking at the brains. That's what I said. You know, and when I said that, my friend said Michael likes ladies with big butts. You know, and the lady that actually came to Kansas, Bevelyn.
Yeah.
You know,
Portia said Bevelyn was in your DM or you were hitting on Bevelyn. How true is that?
This is how it is. Now, after my show, I was actually, you know, I went out to buy water.
Okay.
And I met this lady, I didn't know. She was like, hey, hello. Hey, when your date, when your wife, one person I said, and I laughed because I know she's joking. Right? So after activity, they brought food. So we actually eat it. So I think a friend of mine, so I called Portia, like, he said he's eating his camera home. So I was sitting close to her, I was trying to hold her waist, and she was pushing around, like, Portia, are you okay? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, wow, what is it? It looks like there was something that, and she said, a lady says she knows me. I mean, a DM and I'm a bad boy and all that. I'm like,
okay.
But she didn't even know the lady. She said she met the lady and she's part of later. I'm like, so later that was when I told, that was when she pointed the lady to me. I'm like, I don't know why from me. I just went out, she met me, she said, and I laughed. So why would she do that to me? So I really got furious because I don't know why I have a date and a lady who just trying to poke her nose into what are you doing in the middle. What kind of confusion is that?
Okay,
especially when you come to me and you go to the lady again to say that. And the person is like, she actually very sad was like, if I date the mommy, I'm not saying if I'm in mouth. I'm not saying I won't go with DM.
Okay.
But when Portia was actually talking to me,
just to spike her. Okay.
She was thinking about, you know, when women get certain things about you, they get a little relaxed.
Yeah.
So they are just actually observing. So if I'm trying to vibe with you, and that is an issue, or you think about this thing with it's bothering you, it's gonna disturb the two of us. So I will want to be. So I got pissed. The person I know, you have to just hang. So we were about to leave, and a lady came and was like, some lady said she wants your number, and I said who? She mentioned that same girl. So that was just I got pissed.
Okay.
You know, shout out to my blood. I got really pissed. I was like, this girl, is she not or something? What does she want? Because that's it. When the answer was always so used to this time. You did it first. You went to the lady. You now sent somebody to come to my number. What exactly do you want from me? You know, so later on, when I go to the house, I was like, maybe I should have come down and all that. You know, and in the December, Portia wasn't really getting something.
Okay.
So I was like, what is wrong? Why is she not getting something? So as a man, I would be thinking that she has money. So, you know, like, oh, let me just chat with her. If you're trying to know why she even did that.
Yeah.
And let's, you know, we were chatting and all that. And she screenshots everything to Portia. She did everything to Portia.
Wow.
And yeah, she will, because as we were chatting and all, she was funny and all that. So we were chatting in various angles. And I think one message I asked her, what makes her honey?
Yeah.
So she did everything to Portia. And from that time to today, Portia has been actually washed. She had issues with me. Even the day that my episode was aired on me. I think I told you about one of my ex. She actually went to Portia, Galik's DM to actually say things about me to her. Michael, then he went to me, blah, 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 blah. And Portia, she's got everything to me. I was like, oh. So I didn't even mention, but later I was like, like, who was that? I was like, oh, don't worry, it's not important. One of my, you know, it's not important. So I've been eating Portia. And Portia, she's a strong girl. You know, or your man or me, she's or I've been here. I want to find health insurance on birthday. So me from my angle, I say, whenever you try and talk, because I always think I should know. That's why she's behaving all that time. She said something to me yesterday on the show. I went to social media, I was like, they shouldn't be there, she's hurt and all that. People were actually back in my head calling me that. And I was like, you know, Charlie, it doesn't really important.
Okay, so folks, we are still hanging out with the most sensational, hot, handsome, Charlie, super hot guy in Ghana, right? Everybody is coming to have him, and we are having him in CLIQ Studios. We'll be right back. We are going for commercial. Okay, welcome back from the commercial. We are still hanging out with Michael from D Trash. Michael, Sherry also said, okay, Sherry said, Elvis, your friend, introduced you to him to try something out. How did that one?
Actually, what happened was, you know, I can vividly say that me and Portia actually we didn't even last for a month or two.
Wow.
But even though sometimes we try to come back, then another issue comes up. It's just miscommunication between them, and she with the trust and emotions and all that. So even though we try to work it out, it just backfire. It just go back and forth just like that.
Okay.
So at the point, Charlie, you know, we've tried enough after everything that has happened. You know, it is what it is. So maybe you should try, you know, do something different with the digital girls. You know, probably for children or something.
Oh yeah.
So I always actually brought that. I was like, yeah, but you know, telling me I'm afraid of the, because what happened with Barry, so I'm afraid of the digital girls.
Yeah.
So, me, Charlie, you know. So I was like, oh, Charlie, you don't even make it like you guys want to show me.
Yeah.
But make it like you love her so that she will take it real.
Yeah.
And maybe tomorrow it might be an issue, just like various issues.
Yeah.
So actually, you wanna know? I was like, no. So the day I got to speak with Cherry, and Cherry, I was like, Cherry, me, I like it, social media influence. Cherry and Marie, they're social media influencers. It's very
okay.
It's very, So I told them, I emphasized about it. So, and I told her that I actually want to tap into it.
Okay.
So I said it to her. That's why when everything comes up, I told her point blank that she can actually testify. When Elvis brought that idea, I was okay, fine. And they were really pretty close and all that. But what actually happened was Elvis had already said that Cherry had a Canada.
Okay.
And Cherry, when I was having a conversation with Cherry also told me, said, Elvis had a Canada. So I was telling him to, I didn't know how to. So the only thing I could do is to tell Elvis to be careful because you don't know what's going to bring up. So you see that Elvis, yesterday what happened was he quickly attacked Cherry. Cherry has come to She did that because she knows it will pop into all kind of person.
Okay.
And she was like, so when she said that, Cherry was like, who did I tell? And Elvis, and me to be and possibly on what the girl said. And I know he's going to get in trouble. So I just had to, to come in between the guy. Bros before hoes. So I just have to stand in for the guy. So bros before hoes, definitely.
Of course. Of course. The bro code.
Definitely. Bros before hoes.
So Portia seems to have a notion that you, the guys who normally come on the trash, like taking advantage of the girls.
Me, going for the show, I went to the show with him.
Okay.
Actually, and participate too.
Okay.
So participation first, and for dating.
Yeah.
So, that's it. And exposure.
Okay.
I can say that.
Okay.
Exposure especially with what I do, men into men clothing. I've been a fan of showbiz since
Did radio before?
Yeah, I did radio before. I have a passion and that kind of thing for radio and all that. So I've actually entered into MCing weddings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to the late Portia.
Okay.
I used to know him a couple of times before he died. I was actually at his funeral.
Oh.
Yeah. So MCs and all that, people were like, you talk really well, we can do this in front of people. So MCing, acting, shout out to Safina Haroni.
Okay.
She's really doing well with producing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so actually entered into that field because it's part of me.
Okay.
So then this will actually expose you more to whatever you do. That was the main motive. If now comes, fine. If it doesn't come back, I'm with Portia actually. I didn't plan for this one. I didn't plan for this at all. I didn't plan. There were lots of, but I'm actually going to say this, that it means that the celebrities that are actually dating and married, it is not easy because the things that people throw at you guys and the things you hear and people negative news and all, it is crazy. Celebrities are actually doing well. If you've not me dating Portia for this one, and the kind of thing that has happened back there and all that has actually brought back the relationship. I can't tell you. So celebrities are really doing well.
Exes that you had done like 10 years ago, people still have something to say about you. It's bad.
Charlie, people, women out there like, wow, men, I remember one girl that the day Portia posted that, I'm still dating for 7 years. The lady actually screenshot it on Instagram and sent it to her. You can't say emoji like that. And then there. And Portia, she doesn't even listen. Portia needs to. So that's all.
The last show that broke the camel's back is when Portia said, I can't repeat her words exactly, but he said, it's like you have mental disorders. So what is your answer to Portia? Because yesterday you didn't answer.
I didn't answer.
So I want you to answer Portia today.
My friends call me the lion.
Okay.
I'm a very tough person to deal with.
Okay.
I like to laugh, but I'm a very tough person to deal with. I'm not that I'm a tough person, but you think that's what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
There are people with personalities like that. There's like Bulldog, A+. There are people with such person. So sometimes when they talk, they do certain things, you might think, say,
They are not. Yes, I get it.
yeah, so if issues like that pop up, the big sister like a reaction towards it is quite hard.
Yeah.
And Portia, the person said, show me yummy. And if you try to talk to her,
Yeah.
so sometimes I want to I want to just put on play.
So what I realized is that like the two of you are two strong characters.
Portia is crazy. Sometimes when I actually wanted to listen to her, she also shows me. And at the point, she even told my guy, my friend said, "May you share me? May you know them
Okay.
because she knows that that kind of dialogues long.
It's too.
It's very hot. It will not last things. That guy really, you know. And Portia, you see, women always, I don't know, but they always want to do things and say that they are doing it.
Yeah.
But so you're one idea of you can probably. You know, Portia said that when she came on the show, she was like, when Giovanni asked her a memorable relationship, she said that she was in the room with the guy. But she offended the guy. The guy slapped her once. She slapped the guy twice. And later on the guy apologized.
Okay.
Look at what she said. You are the man, but no one can. You see, so women and Portia, she's a top character. Sometimes women know that what they've done is wrong, but person don't do this. And sometimes if you don't take her as a man, it will turn into different issues.
Yes.
You know, so it was to tell you, this have back and forth. And she can see that sometimes when I have conversation, it's a fire. It's not that she's actually not standing in front of me.
Yeah.
And with sometimes the way she get about the point. Because what I'm saying is self-explanatory. If she was to be in front of me, I wouldn't know what I'll do.
Yeah, your reaction.
So it's with who?
Okay.
I'm smart with who? Yes,
Okay, so after the reunion and everything, do you plan of kicking it, like restarting it with Portia, or you want to move ahead? Like
that's a $1 million question. Sorry. I know Portia is hurt. I'm hurt too. It makes it worse.
Yeah.
But I don't really think so.
Yeah.
I don't know anything to say. But I don't actually, you see, Charlie, I don't have anything to say. I don't know. I totally, you know, I don't know what to say. You know, Charlie. I think love is not enough.
Yeah.
Between me and Portia, that's what I've come to. I love it. Because I spoke to her last week, she was like, she still loves me. You know. And Portia actually said something. It is true. She said that if she doesn't like me, she said in the area, when we call her, she walk out. She's that kind of crazy girl.
Okay.
What's that? Baby, what's wrong, man? She's like stronger. Because I'm from the say I'm what she said. And she said that if she doesn't like me, after all what I've transferred between, I'm going to pick me call, but my friend will pick me call.
Wow.
So is it a woman like that? How much you do?
Yeah.
But she says that for picking me call, then I should know that she has something for me.
Yeah.
And right now, then. And Charlie, it's just, you know, the issues, you know, people, I've come to realize that even people don't even know her. I have people that, you know her, that I know them too. And it's in their issues, that things people are talking.
Yeah.
So this kind of thing, it brings out relations.
Yeah.
You know, catch up, you want to make them, it was only the customer said, the reaction towards your style, you change. So I couldn't do it, didn't make it about you, yeah. People have a way of saying things and people will get relaxed about them.
Yeah.
So for me, Charlie, I'm just cool with it.
Wow. It's nice sharing this platform. We would like to tell us the future. Let's put aside the trust. The future, what you are into and what you intend to do.
Yeah, you know, as I said earlier, you know, business is good as a person. So with what I do, the men and women program, you know, I'm actually, you know, kind of. But in terms of social media, you know, showbiz, commercials, the MCing and acting too. So those are the 3 divisions that I actually, I'm actually looking out for. Just like 1 or 2. I just wanted to be in your faces, then we can actually talk about it. So basically that's it.
Okay, so your social media.
Follow me on Michael_Beatrice on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook is Michael Akosefie Asante on Facebook. On IG, Michael_Beatrice. On TikTok is Kampanoma and
Okay.
Yeah. So basically that's it.
So if apart from the DMs, is there any particular number if anybody wants to get to you?
Yeah, definitely. That's my phone number. 054 066 5376 054 066 5376.
What's the last word for your fans? Words of encouragement.
That is what I'm gonna say. That day trash is not scripted. When you go to stand there, whatever you do is for you. So when you're going, you really prepare and all that. Me, as I'm saying, I just actually went to participate on the show. For me, I think it was an exercise for me because I had fun and all that. A day that I was actually going to shoot the following day, I wasn't able to sleep. I could sleep, I think I slept like 12 p.m. I could sleep, I don't know. I just my eyes were open like 12 a.m. Then they say we should get at like 7. So I sleep around 5:30 and I'll just stop brushing, praying, and I just go. So day trust is not a joke. You should be serious. I've actually learned my lesson with Baron that if a lady make advances towards you, you should know how you're gonna do and all that. Even though I've actually learned that. So that's it. Let's just push. Follow me. Let's just push the brand. Whatever you do, let's just be positive and all that. People should actually pardon Portia value. You should laugh for her. Don't actually take what she said and all that. You should realize that she was, she's hurt. My friends are like, Charlie, when did you have to be John? I'm gonna and I'm like, you know what? It is not nice for me to actually just say, no, I'm a class that I'll never do something like that. So I didn't talk. Because I didn't talk. Because I believe silence is golden.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't talk. I didn't do anything about it. No. People should actually panic because yesterday she was really trending and people are attacking her and all that. And, Charlie. That's it. So shout out to Portia.
Yeah, okay. So there you heard it all from Mike, man himself, from Beach Rush. One of the hottest challenge fine gentleman. I don't go lie, fire brother, and a hot guy like that. So yeah, I understand the way the girls are crashing on it. It's part of the thing, So my name is Ceci. This is CLIQ TV, and it's the Ceci Show. And as I always say, try and follow us on YouTube, CLIQ TV. You should follow us all of the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. When you tweet at us, we'll get back to you. Shout. We are fast like that, like speed of light. So that's a very nice conversation with Michael. It's a very humble and a gentleman like that. So without much ado, it has been a nice conversation, intriguing and captivating. I don't feel like ending it, but Charlie, we have to call it a day. So I'll see you in the capital. Keep the faith. Bye-bye.